I just got back, so don't expect me to look good or anything. Believe it or not, I spent the entire 9 hours on the plane sleeping. I'm not even kidding, the entire 9 hours. Right after competition, Board King took us out to dinner, and then after that we all played cards together. Oh, you see this plushie that Nightwalk is holding? Nightwalk is the biggest Hearthstone streamer, by the way, in China. It's mine now. Ha. Basically, we flew there and then we slept, and then the next day they did some shooting. And then this is the day of the competition. All the biggest CN streamers got together to do like an opening chatting segment. So on the left, this is Moi, probably the second biggest CN streamer. Quite like JJ in that he's known for like being tilted and smashing things. This is Huya Guo, the person who I learned from the most, but unfortunately got eliminated. This is Nightwalk, the biggest CN streamer. This is Walila, a Huya streamer, and this is Board King, is the person who organized everything, and he's also the richest. I'm not that familiar with the girl, but she's probably like a very well-known caster. The sliders smell good. You know, fun fact, I can't smell. In the opening segment, they invited the players out to taste test some Chinese stuff, and one of them was called stinky tofu, and I could not smell it. And then I gave it to Beater, and Beater was like immediately like, what are you giving me, bro? Immediately I was like, I'm gonna try the preserved egg. They were like scared for me. Dude, the chat was like, he's gonna get poisoned. Like the CN chat. Dude, everyone was actually scared for me. I was like, is it that bad? But I basically I took the one that would be like dude, look at Beater's reaction. Dude, I was like, do you want to try? And he's like, nah, I'm good. It was okay. It didn't taste bad. I gotta choose one for Beater. And then the one I chose was the stinky tofu. The one I chose was stinky tofu. And then he smells it. He's like, what is that? Because I can't smell. And then they were like, I don't know if you'll like that. Maybe choose a different one. And then yeah, I wanted to pick the ones that would like be the best for content. What do you mean you can't smell? It's very bad. Like I can smell if you do like this, but like it's my sense of smell is extremely bad. The first game I picked Voon, right? Look, I started the game at 12 HP. Dude, this is like this is turn 8. No, but I was at 12 HP on turn 6. The pressure was so insane. But yeah, I was 12 HP turn 6 this game. I hit double river skipper. I think you can spot my greater trinket selection a bit. Okay, so there's two plays here, right? You could go double Xeric. You can clone what? You can go double Golden Lord of Ruins. But then you're guaranteed taking 15. Or like not guaranteed, but like most likely taking 15. I don't like that too much. I went for the second card because I could immediately play it and then like guaranteed win the fight and a guaranteed stay above 15. Because I have double river skipper, right? I'm buying every 2-drop, but I need a reason to buy 2-drops. I need a reason to cycle. And the second card is exactly that, right? The second card is that reason. Armor Chameleon is like, they're okay, but obviously the second one is better. Yeah, I just play that comp until I'm dead. By the way, chat, what place do you guys think this comp gets on ladder? Like, be honest. This is like my turn 12 board. What place is that comp getting on ladder? Maybe even first to third, I would say. Like this left hand side is my final comp. My base skill is summoning Bile plus Murloc. 5-6, not gonna lie. Golden Lord, Golden Titus, Golden Blaster, and you're saying 5-6. I would say on ladder it's like first to third. But anyways, Beater kills me and I get 4.5. But honestly, for being at 12 HP on turn 6, getting a 4.5 is fine. I do think my board was quite good. Second game, dude, the production, by the way, so good. I have no complaints on the production. Imagine Blizzard Lobby Legends being like this. Game 2, I was playing Cindy. My hero selection was very interesting, by the way. I still don't really know what was correct. I want to show you guys it. So top left, I have 15 armor Voon. Voon usually has 12 armor. I have 15 armor Voon in a Murloc lobby so I can get River Skipper. I have 15 armor Nabundo, which is a very good hero for ballers. And I have 7 armor Cindy, which is 3 armor less than I'm used to. I'm used to 10 armor Cindy. I know 10 armor Cindy is good, but 7 armor Cindy I'm a bit skeptical of. Voon is a good hero, and it has 3 more armor than I'm used to. I ended up picking Cindy. It is Elemental Murloc Cindy. Obviously, if it was Elemental Murloc Pirate, Cindy would be Snap. But I feel like it was pretty close. Cindy has 10 armor high rating. No, I think it recently got nerfed. But anyway, I picked Cindy. Dude, it really hurt for me to reroll Voon, though. 15 armor Voon? Like, how could you say no to 15 armor Voon? Anyways, Beater's selections were terrible. He told me after. Or not like his choices were terrible, it's just like he got all trash. Like, look. All useless. This game, I forgot what happened. This game was kind of mediocre. I didn't find Bran. You can see my final board state. My final board state doesn't have Bran. Without Bran, you can't really like win, right? So basically what I did was I had Evolving Tavern. By the way, don't pick Evolving Tavern on Syndragosa. Bro, I realized after I picked it, but Syndragosa has 4 shop slots. It's kind of like negative synergy. I don't think I had very great options though, but Evolving Tavern was not good. Third game, I was Cenarius. Wait, did you guys see my Cenarius start? Look at my turn 2. I roll into a 3-cost spell so I can't Hero Power buy. And then I roll to try to get a 1-cost spell that I can buy. And then I roll into a 2-cost spell. And then I try to snipe this coin guy to at least get like some money out of everything, and I missed. So, bro, what is this? This is the worst possible start on Cenarius. But I still did fine. I'll tell you why. Okay, so I leveled to 4 really fast. Like I basically didn't have a unit until turn 5. But basically on this turn, I leveled, I rolled into exactly Industrious Deckhand, the 3/5 pirate that gives 2 coin a turn. If I didn't roll into that, I would be cooked. But I rolled immediately into Deckhand, so that's what saved my game. This was turn what? Turn 9? No, this does not seem like turn 9. This is turn 8. Oh, okay, so what happened was this game I took Hogger Buddy, right? I took Hogger Buddy, and with the Hogger Buddy, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy the Divine Shield 4/2 because in my head, I was gonna buy like a lot of pirates anyways. Like if I can triple this deckhand with shield, if I can buy a shield cleave, that would be so amazing. So basically, I bought the 4/2 Divine Shield, but it didn't do much. It only gave me a shielded cleave, which was okay. And then I had this Nala because I had a couple of spells. Basically, from this board state, I played Hooktail comp because Nala is a bit worse because I have too many pirates for Nala, right? Like it's like Nala seems worse than Hooktail. I end up getting second this game. So this is my board state. I'm playing Hooktail comp, and then I do like a attack scaling undead pivot because the best way to beat undeads is to play undeads. You guys know that, right? Here I'll tell you guys. Here I made a bit of a mistake. So I need to go all in, right? So I need an ending unit. What I should have done was I should have bought this Soul Splitter. I ended up ending on Atrocity, which is a lot worse than Soul Splitter. Obviously I need to go all in because in this spot I know for a fact that the Sire was too strong for me to beat, and I knew Atrocity was not that good. I should have ended on Soul Splitter. It would have given my handless my Weaver undead. But I kill Sliders here and get second, which is pretty good. You know, I didn't actually go infinite this game. I had Brand Golden Shipment. I didn't really have space for Tethys. I saw a Tethys at some point in the game, but look at my board state. What do you want me to cut for Tethys? I think I rolled into Tethys when I didn't triple the Shipment yet. Just imagine this Forsaken Weaver is another copy of Shipment. So I had Brand, Double Shipment, Golden Hooktail, Cleave, Gladiator. You can't cut anything for Tethys, so I skipped it at some point because I didn't have board space for it. So I never actually went infinite this game. Like I had a lot of money, but if you wanted me to buy anything I wanted, I couldn't because I wasn't infinite. So I sold the Brand to go all in. Game 4. Talk about the game where you ended on Nomis. Oh yeah. I'll tell you what I was thinking. So it was this game, right? I was playing Wag Toggle. Did they show my comp in the mid game? So this is turn 9. I had Golden Nala. Here, I'll show after I play the spells. So I had Golden Nala. I had the Whirling for spell generation. I had the Shielded Matriarch. I had Shielded Charging Sarina. So basically, my comp is I just play every spell. Can this win the game? Absolutely not, right? Like, this is an extremely mid-game comp. Your best placement is second place, right? So I was already just playing for second with this board state. I was winning every fight because, I mean, my comp is very strong in the mid-game. It just can't get first. So I lost to Lich King. You know how I lost to Lich King? So I lost to Lich King because I saw he was playing Poison Scam. So I lost to Poison Scam. But he was like Divine Shield Horse Reborn Leroy Poison Scam. So it was like kind of OP. So here you see, I saw my opponent was Elementals. What do you do against Elementals? What happened to your pulse at the start? You had 150, so nervous. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was actually 150. I don't really remember. So here, my opponent is showing Elementals. I've never faced him before. What do you do against Elementals? Well, obviously you buy Scam. So that's what I did. So this fight, I just bought some Scam. I bought a Leroy, I bought a Spore. I want to change Hero Power because this George doesn't do anything anymore. So here I'm going to sell Nala, I'm going to shield the Spore, and I'm going to Hero Power and hopefully hit like something decent. I hit nothing. So I picked Nubundo so I can change Hero Power next turn again. Anyways, so here I lose because my comp sucks, right? Like it's whatever. Good thing is I don't die. And then okay, this matchup against the Lich King. Basically, in my head, I was thinking I'm playing for exactly second place. I know the Lich King was playing Poison Scam. So basically what I did was, so I sold my Spore because Spore is really good against the Elemental player. I need to all-in this fight. I need to kill the Lich King because second is the best placement I can get. So I need to kill a Lich King, which means that I sell my Spore, which is worse against the Lich King, in order to kill him. I buy this Atrocity. I was hoping to reborn it, but I didn't find it. I buy the Atrocity because I can shield it, and then I can play some spells, and it's a unit that can kill a Scam unit and also summon a unit which can kill another unit, right? So Atrocity is good anti-scam. So in my head, I was just like, I must go all in this fight. I don't care about next fight. I just have to go like giga all in as I could this fight. As you see, I also cycled a Surf and Surf. Surf and Surf is also really important anti-scam. Like if I was trying to get for first place here, I would probably prepare more for the elemental matchup. But I already knew that going for first place is delusional. So my odds at the end with the Surf and Surf and the Atrocity are 93%. And this is all that matters, right? Like winning this fight is all that matters. Okay, so now that I win this fight, I'm second place. Look at my board. It's utter trash, bro. basically I already knew that the elemental player is gonna have like infinite stats, infinite utility, infinite shields, whatever. Like it's not even worth trying to win. And he has infinite HP. Like I'm not gonna one shot or two shot him. So like it's not even worth playing it out. So I was just playing for Time Thief. But Time Thief needs 6 units, right? And I had 5. That was intentional because I don't want to Time Thief into this trash. Like I don't want to Time Thief into regular brand, regular Titus. But let's say the game bugged and somehow I still got Time Thief. Having a pair of Nomis on board is actually good. You know why? Because Nomi can't appear in the Discover twice, so it's actually more likely I get the other stuff if I have a pair of Nomis. But like that's just like who cares at that point, right? Like who? And I was just like playing for Time Thief. Heart rate spiking, bro. There's no way my heart rate was spiking in this moment. This game I was quite strong, I felt. I'll show you guys. Okay, look at my board by the way. Is it that likely that I lose on turn 8 with that board? So I'm this board and I face to Xeric. I feel like my board was okay. I mean, I guess it's not that strong, like it's losable, but it's not like... But anyways, I took 15 with this board. So I was at 23. I had like Plankwalker Brand Shipman and I took 15. So that's kind of cooked, right? But then I took Goldenizer, so obviously it'd take Golden Brand. So I was infinite this game. I'm not even kidding. So this is my pivot. This is my transition. Obviously you keep Elise because you need to hit scaling. So scaling in this game, Nala primarily. Matriarch. I mean, it's like Nala Matriarch type stuff, I think. What you should end up doing is you just gain stats in however way you can and then you spam base skills. I think everyone is trying to do that. So like, look, this guy is also doing that. You just gain stats in whatever way possible, but you also prepare for the base skill stuff. A lot of people asked for my photo after I won, which was surprising because I've never had that experience. Oh, so basically how I lost this game was I faced, so you see this Murloc Holmes board? This Murloc Holmes, by the way, he picked River Skipper, and then the turn after he picked River Skipper, he found Double Shipman. Like 2 of these. Like turn 7, he had Double Shipman, River Skipper. Like I faced him the turn he got Double Shipman, and then I faced him again. Like I don't think I was the 6th strongest in this lobby. So this Murloc Holmes is winning this game. And I faced him now, so I died. No. Okay, let's first talk about my discoveries. So, Fauna, Forsaken Weaver, and Panther. Immediately, what type of lobby is this from Tribe offering? There's Pirate Murloc, which means it's sort of APM-ish, and there's Undead for Cap, which means that you already know this lobby is going to be like a Pirate Undead type of lobby, like an APM Undead lobby. It didn't end up playing like that, but like you can sort of guess that it's going to be an APM Undead lobby, so that's why I took the Undead here. Like, if you get like Spirit Drake or something and you pick this Undead, you're like in the money, right? Like, let's say I pick this Undead and then my 4-drop is Spirit Drake, it's GG. So I pick Forsaken because it's the best direction. And then here I get Macaw, Trigor, Balladus. So what does Balladus do? Absolutely nothing. What does Macaw do? Most likely nothing the turn I level to 4. And sometimes nothing even the turn after I level to 4. So Macaw is very inconsistent and provides no tempo, not much potential. Trigor on its own has the ability to secure your mid game, like stabilize, right? Remember my AFK game where I discovered Trigor on Trigor and Bird Buddy on turn 3? Though I just buyed some like whatever beast and I was stable. If you know you'll get it from like turn 3, turn 4, and you play into it, it's a pretty solid card. So I know I'm getting this Trigor and I'm ready to play into it. Rat over Econ. Rat over Econ is not that hard. Let's say you pick Gambler and you roll into a Sewer Rat. Like, would you sell Gambler for Sewer Rat? I mean, you have a Trigor, like you have to. Like, Sewer Rat becomes premium after you've taken the Trigor. I don't think that was a very hard decision. Here you freeze because You need a good turn 3 and a Lasso with 2 beasts in a shop. Like Mana Saver is usually trash, right? But in this case it's not trash because I have Trior. So I already know Mana Saver will get value this game. Oh, they show me a bit here. This is turn 9. Where did I get the golden brand from, you might ask? If I remember correctly, what happened this game was I leveled to 4, hit the Trior, instantly stabilized. That's not surprising at all. I leveled to 5 on turn 7. My first turn on Tavern 5, my shop was brand new hero power. So I bought the new hero power because if you get like Xeric or Reno or something, it's just golden brand and you just play into that, obviously. I'm pretty sure I changed hero power into Drekthar. And then so I have like this Trigor. Just imagine I have like your typical Trigor board. Like you have like what, Spike Savior. Do you buy the double brand? Well, what I'm thinking is you can't really play beast from this spot. And brand gives me like a pivot option. Like brand single-handedly gives me a million pivot options, and even if I stick with beasts, brand is still good because there's a discover beast battle cry, right? Turn 9 I get Jungle King. And how many of you saw my video on Jungle King? If you saw my video on Jungle King, you know that Jungle King is a snap pick. What do you need for Jungle King? You need spell generation. Brand is spell generation. Every shell collector is free 2 spells. Visionary Shipment is free 1,000,000 spells. So here I ran out of money because I spent 3 gold on buying this golden brand. I'm pretty sure I also bought a reborn and that was my turn. But next few turns, because I have a golden brand, should be better. Here I'm unfavored, but I'm pretty sure I scammed. The reason why I scammed is because his Neozal is never going to hit my Jungle King. He had like 4 chances. He had 4 chances to hit my Jungle King. Oh, he had 3. But you can see, this is turn 10. So 2 turns of Jungle King, and it's already a stealth Mama Bear that gives my beast 80-80. Like, how often are you getting a 80-80 aura on Goldrin? So my game plan was, basically I will have Neozals to destroy everything, and then in the back I'll have a ton of summons with this golden with this reborn mount, and each summon with the Jungle King at the end it'll be 500. So my Jungle King will be 500. I don't know if they showed this, but oh, they didn't show it. But I had the taunt for the Leroy, right? Like you see I have the taunt spell and I had the Leroy in hand, and I was gonna end on taunted Leroy, but I misclicked. And instead of taunted Leroy, I taunted Shock. I don't know how that happened, but taunting Leroy would be good here, but it didn't happen. But it's like whatever. It wouldn't have mattered. This next game I played Flurgl. I had one thing to say about Flurgl game. First I'll explain why I picked Flurgl. So this was the game where I was 3.5 points from check, which means that I needed 5th place or better. So you'll be like, if you needed top 4, why did you pick a 7 armor Flurgl? Isn't that so risky? It's an Ellie Murloc pirate lobby. You might think playing safe in an Ellie Murloc pirate lobby is going to get you top 4. But actually, playing safe in an Ellie Murloc pirate lobby is exactly how you get 8th. In a lobby where you know your opponents are all like capable of converting any spot to 1st place, you must go infinite. You already bet your ass 5+ people will be infinite this lobby, and if you're the one playing safe not being infinite, you'll actually have the worst board. And this is only specific to Ellie Murloc pirate. It's way too easy to go infinite in an Ellie Murloc pirate lobby. So here I evolved into Tethys, right? And then I also got a painter somehow, I forgot how. But this is turn 8. I'm like kinda already semi-infinite on turn 8. Like my turn is not over because I'm Flurgl. Flurgl plus Tethys is a lethal combo. Flurgl plus Tethys, because the pirates you generate also contribute to your hero power. So as long as you have like some scaling to go with Flurgl Tethys, you should be plenty stable. See, like it's turn 8 and my turn is not ending. Like you just buy every one of these tokens. So this is this is like exactly Flurgl. This is exactly why I picked Flurgl. It's like this, a turn like this, you can see already the impact of the hero choice. Because I sold Brand Tethys early, my final board state is not as good as it could be. So I didn't get first place this game. Even though if I was playing normally, I probably would get first place, but I cannot risk, I must not risk getting 6th place. Dude, risking getting 6th place is just a disaster. Like, if I get 6th place this game, like, I will, and then I win the next game, that's just throwing. Like, I'm just literally throwing the tournament if I get 6th place this game. Alright, this is a final game. Okay, so this was a bit lucky. Getting Gallywix, by the way, like, what? Dude, I didn't even think about it, by the way. This is the single best hero I could have gotten in this situation. You can see my trinket selections here. Elise, Yogg, Jailer, Shadowwalk, plus the gold. So the gold one no one ever picks. The Yogg one no one ever picks. So the decision is between Elise or Shadowwalk plus Jailer. Shadowwalk's okay on this hero because you will be cycling every battlecry you see. And Jailer is okay, not Jailer, Hogger Buddy is okay on this hero because Pirates are the best mid-game stabilization on Gallywix. So Hogger Buddy is actually probably the best trinket I could have gotten. I'm not even kidding. It just makes my stabilization so much more consistent. Oh, here I roll into Blue Shell. Obviously you buy Blue Shell here because you're against Queen Wagtoggle, and if you don't know Queen Wagtoggle, that hero is unbeatable the first 7 turns of the game. So buying Blue Shell is a must. Buying double Grease Spot would be a bit throwy, I would say, because Grease Spot isn't your stabilization here, it's Pirates. Even though double Grease Spot would be typically good, it's just in this specific situation I have to stabilize by cycling. And Grease Spot is the opposite of that. Here they show my turn, my important Gallywix turn. This is the turn that pretty much wins me the game, I would say. So Underhand Dealer, it's a card that benefits from cycling, so I must buy that. Plankwalker, a card that stabilizes with Pirates. It's good. I also bought this Gunpowder Courier because I know I'm gonna have a board full of Pirates soon, so like might as well. I would say Gunpowder Courier is usually a terrible card, but given that you have Hogger Buddy, like you're gonna have a full board of Pirates, so it's actually okay. I'm not gonna buy this pair though because I already know that this Gunpowder Courier is gonna be cut soon. So I wouldn't invest in this pair necessarily. Like Gunpowder Courier is, its purpose right now is mid-game stabilization, but its potential to stay on my board is very low. This is the turn I faced the Cenarius. The Cenarius has Golden Nala Double Weaver. You know what that means? He's going APM Undeads. And I would say this game, obviously I was trying to win, right? I'm in check. And not winning would be inexcusable. I'll tell you when I thought of the Carapace pivot. On Hero Select, I identified 2 possible directions. One was Carapace pivot and one was APM Quote Wars. At some point in the mid game, or turn 9, let's say turn 9. Turn 9, I don't have a golden brand. If you don't have a golden brand, you can't play APM Quote Wars. I'll tell you why. APM Quote Wars scales like this. You have brand, you cycle every Jazzer, you cycle every 5/2 Gem Barrage guy, and that's how you scale, and then you scale with Felbor, correct? The difference between having brand and golden brand with that club is like way too big. If you don't have a golden brand by turn 9, that club is too slow, in my opinion. So I think going for that APM Clover comp without a golden brand on turn 9 is delusional, so I didn't go for it. And so that only left one option, Carapace, and it was kind of like supported by the fact that I scouted the lobby and the 2 strongest players were both playing Undead, and obviously I knew from the get-go like people will be playing APM Undead. Like that's the most reasonable comp to go in this lobby. Like in a Pirate Undead lobby, the most reasonable comp to go is APM Undead because it's easy to complete and it's strong at every turn. APM Kibler is way too hard to complete for most heroes. I'm Gallywix, I'm special, so I can just pick whatever I want. How do you counter your build? APM Kibler, which is also a build that most heroes are not allowed to go for. Oh, okay, they showed it already. So this is the pivot. The Spectre Clan is behind, so it wasn't as close as it seems, but I already at this point in time, I'm pretty sure I already played the Titus, ate onto it, and played everything else. Like at this moment in time, 2 seconds left on the clock. But you can see I'm already starting to sell everything. I have experience with Stun Drake pivot, so this pivot, even though I've never done it before, I didn't really have a problem with it because it's basically a Stun Drake pivot, but without the Stun Drake, right? Like this was the board after the pivot. I pretty much got everything I needed to get down. What's important was I get the attack scaler from the Golden Geist and I get my 6 carapaces. Everything else doesn't really matter because I already know that I'm taking 15 this fight. Taking 15 this fight is unavoidable because I just sold my whole board and I don't have strings, but that's okay. That was part of the plan. The Gallywix's main advantage over other heroes is a couple of things. One, you have 2 more board spaces from every other hero. Every other hero, in order to be infinite, you must have Tethys, Visionary Shipment, and Brand. Gallywix, you'll need 1 of the 3 cards to be infinite. So you have 2 extra board spaces to scale over every other. The second advantage, you don't have to cycle things to be infinite on Gallywix. For example, you don't have to cycle Reef Explorers, which takes 3 to 5 seconds of your time every time you see it. You can skip them and only choose to buy premium battle cries. That's the second advantage of Gallywix. And with those 2 advantages combined over every other hero, it's really hard to not get first on Gallywix in a high, like if a good player is using him. So Gallywix has the time advantage and has the board space advantage. It might seem like if 2 players are infinite, then Gallywix's hero power doesn't matter. But no, it still matters a lot. Gallywix's infinity is always going to be better than other players. This is the winner's interview. I'm pretty sure I just said like, thank you Board King for organizing and thanks. Oh, you know what? Also, something else I said. I thanked my mom for allowing me to play games, being supportive. And at the same time, I was throwing shade at my dad for throwing away my DS when I was like 10. What are your current BG goals? Like, I just keep conquering goal after goal. It doesn't seem like there's another goal to conquer, honestly. Like first the goal was rank 1 once, and then the goal was to like rank 1 like at the end of the season, and then the goal was to like hit rank 1 in multiple servers, and then the goal was to hit rank 1 in CN, and then the goal was to hit rank 1 free to play, and then the goal was to win CN versus NA, and then the goal was to win Worlds, and now there's no more goals. Here, I'll be honest. The next goal is to be a better streamer. Is to connect with like a lot of CN streamers or like more NA streamers, host more events, make the BG's community more intertwined, or like it feels like we're a bit like compared to a CN community, the Western scene is a bit isolated from each other. Like I have my stream, and then ixxdeee has his stream, and then RD has his stream, and then Dog has his stream, and we don't really do anything together. I can maybe find a way to like better that. Do a variety stream? No, I can't. I'm not built for that, sorry. What other games have you played competitively? I hit Brawl Stars rank 1 at one point, but we don't talk about that. That was in like high school. Do you write notes to practice or do you just grind? Here, I'll tell you how to get good at this game. You have to play enough to identify lines. This game is a lot of it is a line identifying game. You have to guess how good your line will be. You either guess or know how good your line will be. Preferably know. For example, when I had Bran and I saw Jungle King, I have to guess or know how good Jungle King Bran will be. And my knowledge indicates that that line will be good. When I triple into Carapace without a Titus, I have to guess or know how good that line will be. And when I like defining good, good means like expected placement, like average placement. It doesn't mean best possible placement. It doesn't mean worst possible placement. It means average placement. Like if I take Carapace, if I triple into Carapace without Titus in a spot without tokens, and and I commit to Carapace comp, like what is my average placement? Like that's just what you have to answer when you see a line presented in front of you. And then you have to like decide whether you should take this line or not. If you take this line, well that's that. And if you don't take this line, you have to be able to see other lines. So basically, to improve your line selection ability, you have to play a lot, you have to watch a lot, because you have to watch other people select lines that you never considered, right? If you only play a lot and then you just always assume Jungle King is trash, like you'll never pick it on your own, and you just don't watch other people, and then you see other people select this line, like you have to learn, you have to be able to learn from that as well. So it's a combination of watching players equal or better than you, and also experience on your own. It's a combination of the two. It was nice chatting. I have to end the stream and catch up on some school. I have to shower first and foremost. I haven't showered yet. Flight, I flew like 12 plus hours. Okay, I'm out of here.